Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Aryanati Mirandasya Jnana Jana Shalakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Stavaram Janganam Vyaktam Yaktichi Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Bhavaji Vyaptiyat Sarvam Trilokyam Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sarvashruti Shiroratna Virajita Padambujaha Vedantam Puja Suryoya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Chaitanya Shashvata Shanto Vyomatito Niranjanaha Bindunada Kalatita Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jnana Shakti Samaruda Tattvamala Vibhushitaha Bhukti Mukti Pradata Cha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidayine Atma Jnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shoshanam Bhava Sindosha Jnapanam Sarasampadaha Guru Padonakam Samyak Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Na Guru Radhikam Tattvam Na Guru Radhikam Tapaha Tattva Jnana Parannasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Manata Shri Jagannatha Madguru Shri Jagadguru Mahatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Yadi Anadisha Guru Paramadevatam Guru Parantaram Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vijana Vina Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. You make me lie down in green pastures. You make me wanting for nothing. You fill my hunger with honey from your sweet, sweet word. You make me lie down in green pastures. You make me wanting for nothing. You fill my hunger with honey from your sweet, sweet word. You make me lie down in green pastures. You make me wanting for nothing. You fill my hunger with honey from your sweet, sweet word. You make me lie down in green pastures. You make me wanting for nothing. You fill my hunger with honey from your sweet, sweet word. You let me worship before you, so I love and adore you. you are my Lord. You let me worship before you, so I love and adore you. You are my shepherd, you are my Swami, you are my Lord. You make me lie down in green pastures, you make me wanting for nothing. You fill my hunger with honey from your sweet, sweet word. You make me lie down in green pastures, you make me wanting for nothing. You fill my hunger with honey from your sweet, sweet word. You make me lie down in green pastures, you make me wanting for nothing. You fill my hunger with honey from your sweet, sweet word. You make me lie down in green pastures, you make me wanting for nothing. You fill my hunger with honey from your sweet, sweet word. You let me worship before you, so I love and adore you. You are my shepherd, Sri Vishwananda, you are my Lord. You let me worship before you, so I love and adore you. You are my shepherd, Sri Vishwananda, you are my Lord. You let me worship before you, so I love and adore you. You are my shepherd, you are my Swami, you are my Lord. You let me worship before you, so I will love and adore you. You are my shepherd, you are my Swami, you are my Lord. You let me worship before you, so I love and adore you. You are my shepherd, you are my Swami, you are my Lord. You let me worship before you, so I will love and adore you. You are my shepherd, you are my Swami, you are my Lord. You are my shepherd, you are my Swami, you are my Lord. Sadguru Deva, Sri Vishwananda, you are my Lord. Om Mahavadara Shishaya Namaha, Om Vishamaya Namaha, Om Devakaya Samudrataya Namaha, Om Sukshmatanave Namaha, Om Chimayaya Namaha, Om Guru Murtaye Namaha, Om Sundaraya Namaha, Om Sulochanaya Namaha, Om Sumukhaya Namaha, Om Charvasaya Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Padmabhujaya Namaha, Om Mandagamanaya Namaha, Om Charumbaradharine Namaha, Om Ramaya Namaha, Om Mandirastapakaya Namaha, Om Shri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Namaha, Om Gayatri Ashwane Namaha, Om Arpanasvikarakaya Namaha, Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namaha, Om Namo Narayane Matropasakaya Namaha, Om Swaramayaya Namaha, Om Madhurakantaya Namaha, Om Krishna Sankirtana Lolupaya Namaha, Om Srotapriyaya Namaha, Om Itabashine Namaha, Om Vagmine Namaha, Om Chitrakala Visharadaya Namaha, Om Vratadaraya Namaha, Om Sadave Namaha, Om Jagatpantaya Namaha, Om Sarvalokaitaya Namaha, Om Bhaktapriyaya Namaha, Om Surdaya Namaha, Om Anukulaya Namaha, Om Neyaya Namaha, Om Sudarshanaya Namaha, Om Bhaktavatsalaya Namaha, Om Premamurtaye Namaha, Om Shubhekshanaya Namaha, Om Pritivardhanaya Namaha, Om Swastidayakaya Namaha, Om Tarakaya Namaha, Om Anurahaya Namaha, Om Vardhanaya Namaha, Om Arshitaya Namaha, Om Artaya Namaha, Om Siddhipradaya Namaha, Om Janardhanaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Mahakshaya Namaha, Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namaha, Om Atmalingaya Namaha, Om Lingachana Prasakaya Namaha, Om Siddhisadanaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Karupasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishokaya Namaha, Om Sadvikaya Namaha, Om Samarashine Namaha, Om Dakshaya Namaha, Om Ashityaya Namaha, Om Nirankaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Avyagraya Namaha, Om Chitakrodaya Namaha, Om Vinayashilaya Namaha, Om Svavashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Shamaya Namaha, Om Satyadharmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha, Om Viraktaya Namaha, Om Atindraya Namaha, Om Satyasandaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Madhurasvabhavaya Namaha, Om Suranandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanidaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Samartmaye Namaha, Om Sadayogine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutapaya Namaha, Om Somyaya Namaha, Om Guyaya Namaha, Om Vimuktatmaya Namaha, Om Gabiraya Namaha, Om Guptaya Namaha, Om Atmaramaya Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaya Namaha, Om Gyutidaraya Namaha, Om Danyaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Duratikramaya Namaha, Om Gahanaya Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harisharanarashakaya Namaha, Om Kutashajagattakaya Namaha, Om Abhiprayaya Namaha, Om Sarvamata Samatyaya Namaha, Om Shamaikata Bhavavardakaya Namaha, Om Premavatara Sri Vishwananda Swami Le Namaha. Ato Yato Vishnu Vichakrame Pradivya Sapta Lamavi Idam Vishnu Vichakrame Tretani Tate Padam Samhodamasya Bhagum Sure Trehi Pata Vichakrame Vishnu Gopadavyaha Ato Dharmani Dayene Vishnu Karmani Pashyata Yato Vritani Pashpase Indrasya Yujasagaha Tad Vishnoho Paramam Padagum Sada Pashanti Suryaha Divi Vachakshuratatam Tad Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagru Vagum Sasamindate Vishnoya Paramam Padam. Premavataraaya vidmahe Satgurudevaya dhimahi Tano Vishwananda prachodayat. Om Premavataraaya vidmahe Satgurudevaya dhimahi Tano Vishwananda prachodayat. Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Sadgurudevaye Dhimahi Tano Vishwananda Prachodayat. Om Bhagratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvigham Kuru Me Deva Sarvakayeshu Sarvada Sarvakayeshu Sarvada. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Shri Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Ketapale Narayana Chitati Vikrama Chakrapale Devyadi Sajadara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rukmini Shabhavanasha Hare Murare Radesha Gopasha Shurupa Bhavani Vadya Shri Varakashaya Vaikuntha Pate Kumaneka Murte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Nina Krite Kamala Rupa Varala Murte Devi Kamaya Guhane Guru Rama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kangirupa Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Paraparesha Damodara Chandra Nanda Kadari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Samrita Dina Bando Gopi Jana Priyaraye Tava Suprabhatam Dina Vishai Pujadani Pachal Pashai Sadvakari Sadana Shai Ramana Shai Shri Gopa Bama Midutapa Shukani Shai Gopa Bala Baye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapatri Sukanara Dagodamani Brahma Shishangamani Shankara Tejo Ishtanti Deva Tava Darshana Varya Eto Gopala Shekharaye Tava Suprabhatam Mandala Raji Tulasina Lamalakaya Mayani Anjali Pute Samudaharanti Ishtanti Tvapavata Dharata Devunindraha Radha Manoharaye Tava Suprabhatam Vedatrayam Patati Gotama Kana Guyaha Gayanti Sadguna Gano Varada Savardaha Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Kata Visheshaha Shri Naradadi Vishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhanodana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Suvesha Bhavati Pota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukmini Shabarada Tava Suprabhatam Jivatsa Shina Sharanagata Parijata Bhakti Bhansana Krupakara Dina Bando Divyanta Gayati Shana Priya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padma Dhara Prameya Padmalaya Shalita Padma Nivasa Shori Padmova Vati Sura Sevita Pada Padma Padma Sudesharupa Chandrananaya Sita Chandranalita Deha Govinda Yadavaraye Tava Suprabhatam Srinandanandana Yashoda Kumara Dina Mayanga Dina Navishona Supushpahara Dina Mudana Susharira Ramarihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Sri Vai Sri Jambavati Satya Sugandhi Bhadra Sri Mitra Vinda Nila Saprabhu Koti Kadare Vishtanti Viga Pavameta Vaseva Narna Gopi Manapri Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Sri Krishna Ashutananda Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Shakrapani Namami Dive Murayuna Nishambadanti Ravi Murti Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Patanti Aharisa Bhuri Krita Mahapapa Shri Krishna Rahe Tukha Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadi Adi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govinda Mari Purusham Tamam Bhajami Govinda Mari Purusham Tamam Bhajami Chintamani Prakara Sarva Sukalpa Visha Laksha Videsha Shurabhira Vipalayanta Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Sambrama Sevyamana Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venum Pavanta Maravinda Dalaya Tasha Balavatashra Dasi Sambuddha Sundaranga Kandarpa Kotika Maniya Vishesha Shobha Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chandra Kala Salva Namalya Vamshi Ragnadadam Pranaya Keni Kala Vilasha Shamam Tribangala-ritam Niyata Prakasha Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Bhandani Asa Sakalendriya Vrittimanti Pashanti Panti Kalayanti Shiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadujvala Vigrahasya Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaita Machyuta Madari Ananta Rupa Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanamcha Vedeshu Durlava Madurlava Atma Bhakto Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Vantastu Koti Shatavaksara Sapragamyo Vayoratapi Manasho Muripundavana Sopyasya Prapada Singha Vishidda Tatve Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ekobhya Saura Chayitum Jagadanda Koti Yakshakti Rasti Jagadanda Chayayananta Ananta Rasta Paramanu Chayantarasta Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yadbhava Bhavita Diyo Manujasta Deva गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रतिभाविकाभि काव्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलम्बभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनाचलितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तासदेवैरजेष्विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि ग्रहमादिमूर्तिषु कलानि यमेन तीक्ष्णा नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु तीर्थो कृष्णा स्वयं समभवः परमः पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्या प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदन्तकोटि कोटिष्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिपीना तत्रामनिष्कलमनन्तशेषभूता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि मायास्य जगदन्तसतादिश्रुते वेगोयतातिशयभेदविधायमाना सर्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वविशुद्धसत्त्वा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसत्मतया मनस्सु या प्राणिनां प्रतिपदं स्मरतानुपेत्या लीलायतेन भुवनानि जयादिजस्रा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनामिनि जगन्मितलेशतस्य देवी महेशारिधामश्रुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनिशयाश्रिनिचश्रयेण गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका तयेव यस्य भुवनानि विभक्ति दुर्गा ईशानरूपमपि यस्य च शेषा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि श्रीरङ्गकालदिविकारविशेषयोगा सञ्जायते नैवता प्रतिरस्थिरेतो यशम्भुतमपि तथा समुपरिकाय गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपार्शिरेव निरशन्तरहाभ्युपेत्या दीपायते विविधहेतु समानधर्मा यस्तादिदेव ईशविष्णुतया विभक्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्कारणनामजगने भजति स्म योगा निद्रामनन्तजगदन्तसरोरकूपः आधारशक्तिरवलम्ब्य परस्वमूर्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैकनिष्ठसितकालमतावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमनिलजाजगनन्दनाथः विष्णुर्महाशयस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भस्वान्यथस्म सकलेषु निशेषु तेषां श्रियं क्रियात्मतकयत्तपितात्मरात्रा रामाय एष जगदन्तविदारकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपालवयुगं विनिदाय कुम्भा तन्मे प्रणामसमये सकरा Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Om Aknadatimirandasya Gnanajanashalakaya Shakshurunmeritam Yena Tasme Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Gurudev and good morning. So we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, and it is the Canto 10, so Krishna's Leela, and it's the chapter 64 and the verse 6. Sa utama shloka kara primshto veyaya syat krishdalada rupam santapta charikara charuvanam svagi abhutala karambaskak. Touched by the hand of the glorious Supreme Lord, the being at once gave up its lizard form and assumed that of a resident of heaven. His complexion was beautifully colored like molten gold, and he was adorned with wonderful ornaments and clothes and garlands. So this verse is part of a liberation from a cursed king, King Naga, and he was cursed because he accidentally, so mistakenly, gave a cow away which was already promised to a Brahmana. So because of this mistake, which just happened, so he was a little bit innocent, he got cursed into a lizard and he was stuck in a well. And it was through Krishna's coming, and just by the touch of Krishna, so Krishna put his left arm down in the well, and just by the touch of the lizard got liberated and even was liberated to go to heaven. He became a Svagi, so he's a resident of heaven. So it's a very beautiful story, and we can definitely relate this to our life, how the touch from Guruji liberates us and has liberated us from being stuck in this well. And but this is actually not the focus, what I would like to highlight today, because I want to move on with the name of Guruji. I started some weeks, a few months ago, to go through the names, 108 names of Guruji, and also to meditate more on his attributes, qualities, and how he's actually also described. And while I'm doing this, my connection is, we always want to build up our connection on a deeper level, and this is actually also our duty as devotees. But going through these names and meditating on them, it helps me also to reflect on these attributes and these qualities he has. So it's not just their names we say every day twice. No, it has a deeper significance, because whatever we say, and especially in Sanskrit, Sanskrit is the name of the gods, so there is always an effect also within ourselves. So now I'm on the
name 14. You see, it's quite far away already. And the name is Om Charumbara Darine Namaha. Salutation to him who is splendidly attired. So it talks about the clothing, yeah? How Guruji is clothed, or how God is clothed, and how splendid, how beautiful the appearance is. And about the clothes, there's a lot to say. Yeah, you can make many. There are many stories. There are many things which happened with the clothes. Also, Guruji is, of course, also sometimes misunderstood in the way he's dressed. Yeah, because he is dressed splendidly. Yeah, he when he comes for darshan or for event, I mean, it's just such a beautiful sight to look at him. And he does this because, it is him. It's the way he comes to us. How he appears to us. But you find this also in the scriptures. And I was reflecting a little bit deeper, also looking for some, let's say, bridges to the scriptures, how it is actually written there, because you don't find so much in the detail, for example, in the Srimad Bhagavatam. This verse, which I just said, okay, it was the story of the lizard being liberated through the touch of Krishna. But it also says in this verse that Krishna came in these beautiful clothes and with these beautiful ornaments. So he didn't just come like that. No, he came in his splendid form. And and Guruji also sometimes in satsang says, the way we are dressed, of course, it's the way a person also shows himself, but there is a deeper significance in it. And thinking of the clothing, because also I take care of Guruji's clothes. As I said, there are many stories, and actually this would be a book by itself. But there is one very beautiful moment I had, unforgettable moment, related also to this splendid appearance of Guruji with the clothes. And this happened during Navaratri many years ago, I would say maybe 8-10 years ago. It was a time where Guruji more and more gave revelations again to us in his satsangs, in private conversations, and so on. Because for many years he kept quite quiet, about himself. He made statements in the past privately, but for many years he didn't say much about himself privately. It could have happened. So it was in this time, and so we still didn't really know who is Guruji. And so it was Navaratri, and out of the blue, Guruji told me, Dakshini, go quickly in my house and prepare the clothes. These clothes. This is instruction. You normally don't know what to do. And I got many instructions like this. And then, the mind goes crazy. But in that moment, I immediately knew which clothes he means. Because just a few days ago, or maybe a week before, I found this funny dress. And, he's like, when Guruji gets new clothes, he puts it somewhere, and then I put it in the cabinet, in the wardrobe. But there was this funny dress, and it reminded me of very much like a folklore, like a traditional dress, a bit Rajasthani style, but not purely. It had these like little mirrors on it, different colors. It was yellow and but the cut was very unusual. I never seen this cut before, so it was clear it was a kind of like a dress in a specific area which I was not familiar. So funny enough, when Guruji asked me to prepare these clothes, I immediately had this thought, it must be this. So I went there and I knew exactly where I put it, because before I didn't know where to put it because it's not a Darshan group. And it seemed a bit slightly small to him. Yeah. So as I said, at that time I didn't know what this wants to be, but sometimes he's also gifted with things. Okay, so I prepared the clothes. Guruji comes and I took the clothes like it was the clearest thing, the clearest instruction, took these clothes and was wearing it. And Swami Parandapa was there and they were laughing and I was enjoying. It was a scene. It was a scene by itself. Just to see how Guruji was jumping around the living room and how do I look? And yes, and slightly small but still fitting, and it was exactly that dress which fits to Pandurenga. And at that time, we didn't know so much about Pandurenga. A little we knew, but we were already singing his songs and we knew it's a form of Krishna. And he was singing already Pandurenga, 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 but we didn't know much. We couldn't make any bridges at that time. So Guruji first was wearing these clothes, jumping around, dancing and posing. He was really posing, and you can imagine Swami Parandapa there, and they had a great laughter. It was really a scene by itself. But that was not enough. So Guruji, so meanwhile I went down again to the tent, and Guruji appeared like this on the Navaratri celebration. So maybe some of you were there. And how this was, that Guruji suddenly appears like in this folklore dress and posing, and people making photos. It was a new scene and everything was new. Everybody was really like, what's going on? And still we didn't understand. We didn't really fully understand. We thought, this is a joke from Guruji. And he just makes people laugh, and this is how we normally understood, and that's how I would have described him. He's so cool. He's the coolest of all. He's so funny and so on. But the deeper meaning we could not relate to. So what Guruji did, so he was actually appearing for the first time, let's say in a public way, as Pandurenga. And this photo we have in our Mandir, in the Mandir Rukmini and Pandurenga. So every time I go there and I do puja, I'm reminded of this scene, how he revealed himself for the first time as Pandurenga. And then slowly, we make our connections, we make our bridges, and Guruji being Narayan, yes, and I feel something, but So it was this time, where we started talking more with each other. Also, a few later, this temple satsang started, and then we could hear also the sharings from others. What Guruji told to them. So it's quite amazing. This blended appearance of Guruji, also with the clothings and with the ornaments. So in this way, he liberates, also he shows his blended form. So now I would like to dig a little bit deeper now in the scriptures, as I said. So we have the names, and we have this connection with Guruji. So we have our experiences all with Guruji. So what do we find now in the scriptures about this? And we had a very nice, interesting lecture yesterday, and I would like to refer this because you find things also in the Vishnu Puran. As we know, there are 8 Mahapuranas, or the most important Puranas, and the Vishnu Purans are the ones which are for us Vaishnavas the most important. And you find many things in the Vishnu Puran. And so to see when it was actually written, it's not clearly known when they were written. They talk about in the pre-Vedic times, but the first statements are actually made during the Mahabharata. So definitely a few hundred years before Christ. Yeah, for us, just to get an idea how old these scriptures are. And in the Vishnu Puran, we find this sacred text and also sacred guidance which are used in Sanatana Dharma, which also builded very much the culture, the culture which has been developed over all these hundreds and years, and Hinduism is referring to. So you see, it's more than 2,500 years ago how things have developed. And you find in this Purana also clear instructions about rituals, how the pujas are made, how the temple structure is, and of course also the philosophical part. The philosophical teachings, which is for us Westerners a challenge, because we have not grown up with these philosophical teachings. We just observe. This is the way it is for me, or has been for me. I observed. When I went to India, I was observing everything, but I could not relate it so much to my own understanding. So one thing which was always very clear for me, and I would say for all of us, when you go to India or when you watch these movies, these splendid movies about the deities, is the way they dress up. The way they dress up and how they make something big. They make a big scene, they make something very, very beautiful, very, very splendid. And this is also because it is written in the ancient texts, in the Vishnu Puran, that in the philosophical teachings and explanations, you find this, that God is also beautiful, which is the Sanskrit word is tejas. So beauty plays a big, big role in Hinduism because you find it in the scripture itself. So in this way, it makes sense why in Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma you have so much beauty. In many religions or in other religions, you have also beauty. It's also there. But I would say the colors and the splendid, this absolutely heavenly way of making things beautiful, you find more in Sanatana Dharma because it's in the scripture and became also part of the culture. So you see that when Guruji is described with these beautiful clothes, and people even don't understand it, and even say, a sannyasi should, have like simple clothes and so on. This is the tradition also, but there are also other traditions. And what you find also in the Vishnu Puran, and for me, this is actually something eye-opening also for me to understand that there is a part, so it's a worship of Vishnu. We worship Vishnu in this form as Vaishnava. But there is also a part where it's clearly said it's not only Vishnu who is worshipped, it's also Vishnu and all his incarnations. So Rama is included, Narasimha is included. So it's not only Vishnu as Vishnu, also the possibility of other incarnations. This is clearly stated in the Vishnu Puran. And it also, it's written in the Vishnu Puran that Mahavishnu or Narayan also has a wife, Mahalakshmi. So the Divine Mother is also part of the Vishnu Puran, and it's stated there. So that makes so much sense why Ramanuja, or he chose, he made so much emphasis on the Vishnu Puran through the Pancharatra and so on, to this philosophical base. But this is all there. Divine Mother is there. So it's not only about one incarnation or one God, it's about all these other possibilities. So in this way, for me personally, it opens up also that we can worship Guruji like this. Yeah, it's stated there, it's clearly, there is an open page in the Vishnu Puran about other incarnations, so we can also open it up for Guruji. And also something which, when I was reflecting about the closing and, how the misunderstanding from people in the outside, or when you see Guruji for the first time, you see his big earrings and so on. But we also know that everything is, let's say, or that we have the three gunas, and in the three gunas which are described even by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. So the three gunas you find in Prakriti, you find in all this creation. It's also, the three gunas are there. The three gunas we have, in the three gunas we act, and in the three gunas we also appear in the outside. So it depends how actually the things we use, or the things we have, or how we act, we can also look through the lens of the three gunas. So if we see this in a sattvic way, we say, this is a divine quality. It's absolutely divine quality. And Guruji clearly says also, it's not enough to be sattvic or to be a good person, or like to be a wonderful person, or an intelligent person. We have to rise above these three gunas. For me, this breaks all these barriers of putting something in a box, because rising above the gunas, there is no good, there is no bad. It's just a way to describing the nature of things. This is the way I would say justifies also Guruji being dressed in such a splendid way when he comes with his ornaments. And we as devotees want to worship him because we see him as Srihari. He is our Srihari. He is our focus of worship. And for me, this has always been the case, and it has started with a feeling inside of me. It was just a feeling, a subtle feeling, which I didn't know where it came from. It was just always there, and with the years developed in understanding through these attributes. And in these 108 names, I just want to encourage you to once in a while read them, and to see it's not just names, there is something much, much bigger behind, because these are attributes and qualities from Guruji himself, Jai Gurudev.
Dalita, Swami Antapavaka Shastra Pani.
Swami Antapavaka Shastra Pani.
Swami Antapavaka Shastra Pani.
Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni.
Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni.
Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni.
Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni.
Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni.
Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni.
Rasapatita Bara, Brija Janaka,
Rasapatita Para, Brija Janaka.
Rasapatita Bara, Brija Janaka.
Rasapatita Para, Brija Janaka.
Kripa karo Pani Rajamuni.
Swami Daya Karo Pani Rajamuni.
Swami Daya karo Pani Rajamuni.
Swami Daya Karo Pani Rajamuni.
Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni.
Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni.
Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni. Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni. Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni. Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni. Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni. Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni. Yeti Rajamuni, Yeti Rajamuni, Jai Jai Ramanuja, Yeti Rajamuni. Ramanuja,
Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Yati Raja Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Yati Raja Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Yatindraya Karunakaraya, Mangala Mangalame. Yatindraya Karunakaraya, Mangala Mangalame. Prapatidane Karataya, Mangala Mangalame. Prapatidane Karataya, Mangala Mangalame. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Yati Raja Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Yati Raja Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Shaligrama Pratistitaya, Mangala Mangalame. Shaligrama Pratistitaya, Mangala Mangalame. Virandalarine Godagrajaya, Mangala Mangalame. Virandalarine Godagrajaya, Mangala Mangalame. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Yati Raja Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala Mangalame.
Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Bhakt जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट जन में दूर करे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जो जागे पल पावे दुख बिना से मन का, स्वामी दुख बिना से मन का, सुख संपत्ति करावे, सुख संपत्ति करावे, अष्टमी के कविता, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। माता पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गाँव में किसकी, स्वामी शरण गाँव में किसकी, तुम बिना और न दूजा, तुम बिना और न दूजा, आस करूँ जिसकी, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा, तुम अंतर्यामी, स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता, स्वामी तुम पालन करता, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो बरता, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम हो एक गोचर सबके प्राणपति, स्वामी सबके प्राणपति, इस विधि मिलूं दयामय, इस विधि मिलूं कृपामय, तुमको मैं तुम दी, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीन बंधु दुखहर्ता, तुम रक्षक मेरे, स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे, करुणा हाथ बढ़ाओ, करुणा हाथ बढ़ाओ, शरण बड़ा तेरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पापारो देवा, स्वामी पापारो देवा, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। धन मन धन सब है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट जन में दूर करे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मन चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, मन चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, ओ चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो जी, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो जी, माने चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, श्यामा मने चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गोविंदा मन चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव, गोविन्द। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा Jyoti Gamaya Vidyormam Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Guru Shri Lakshmi Narayana Bhagavan ki Jai. Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Mandir Bhagavan ki Jai. Shri Radha Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki Jai. Sri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Babaji ki Jai. Shri Ramanujacharya ki Jai. Guru Sadgurudeva Sri Swami Vishwananda Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Om Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Paraya Parampurushaya Parakarma Mantra Yantra Tantra Oshadasa Sistrani Samara Samara Mrityor Mochai Mochai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dipti Jvala Patay Sarva Shovanam Pat Tarasmai Parabrahmane Parantarashe Swaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Shyam Venkateramana Govinda. Gopika Jeevanam Smaranam Govinda. Bhaktivatsala Govinda. Govinda Govinda Govinda. Kundalika Varade. Eknath Namdev. Pandrinath Maharaj ki Samasta Bhakta Mandir